You may have seen them in the shopping malls, talent scouts asking if your child wants to be on TV.
But be careful. 7 on Your Side's Michael Finney is here with an investigation into an East Bay talent agency, Michael.
Yes, we here at 7 on Your Side have received complaints from several people saying they thought their kids were auditioning for jobs, then were hit up for money. And what we found is there are more laws governing talent companies than you may think. Here's the pitch. A card handed out to consumers at shopping malls around the Bay Area. B Productions of Emeryville, now casting for TV shows. Hundreds of would-be stars responded, like these families.
Your child's so cute, and we're holding this this audition. Why don't you come and bring her, and we'll see what happens.
After the audition and a callback, families found out this all came at a price, as much as $4,400 up front.
And I was ready to go. Well, both my daughters broke into tears and wore me down, and I finally agreed to do it. But in retrospect, I'm very happy I did.
For the fee, kids get discount prices on services like singing classes, photo shoots, auditions, and a chance to appear in 2 shows produced by B. These parents said they're happy. Others have regrets.
I got slammed with the price.
Sandra Flores signed a $4,000 contract for her daughter. Karina Flores, no relation to Sandra, signed a $3,000 contract for her son.
After I came home and my reality kicked me in the butt, I can't do it. I can't afford it.
Both women called the company right away to cancel. B said no, because Sandra and Karina both failed to cancel in writing within 3 days as required by this contract. So what are consumers' rights? If this is an ordinary contract, they're probably out of luck. But here is somebody who says it's not ordinary.
You're mine, Buster, and that's the way it's going to stay.
A child star from the 50s.
How many nights have I lain awake and said, why? Why? Why?
Why? If you like TV reruns, you might recognize the feisty Zelda Gilroy from the old Dobie Gillis TV show. What does she have to do with this? Well, Zelda grew up to be powerful state senator Sheila Kuehl, and she wrote a powerful state law to regulate the type of talent companies that scout clients in public places.
These people seem to be drawing you in. They'll go to the mall and they'll say, you should be on television or your kid should be on television. Just sign up with us and pay us a fee. We called them in the law advance fee talent agencies to separate them out because these people were charging a fee up front for services they hadn't provided yet.
The law is Section 1701 of the California Labor Code. It says talent companies that charge an advance fee must follow lots of rules, like register with the state, post a $10,000 bond, give consumers 10 days to cancel in writing, refund all money if the artist doesn't get the expected services, and they can't profit from referring clients to classes.
We are not governed by 1701.
Eric DeSanto is the owner of B Productions, formerly called My Artist's Place. He says his company does charge fees up front and does help kids get into show business, but it is not an advance fee talent service. Why? Because he says B doesn't actually provide the talent services like photo shoots, singing lessons, and auditions. Rather, his company uses outside contractors. And his company is more like a club.
Those things you're talking about, they're being done, but they're being done by outside companies, not ours. So, in other words, you want to meet an agent through us? You can't meet an agent through us. You have to meet an agent through the showcase company we contract with.
But 7 on Your Side investigated, and we found the showcase company that B contracts with is Dynamic Showcases. And these state records show Eric DeSanto is the chief executive officer of Dynamic Showcases, and B co-owner Barry Falk is a principal executive. We reached DeSanto by phone. He told us they did own Dynamic Showcases, but in order to comply with Section 1701, they sold it to Barry Falk's son, Ryan Falk. DeSanto said, we discovered we couldn't own it. We sold it to Ryan, but he didn't follow through with the correct state documents. We never made any money on the company. but we made a deal. DeSanto said he did not recall when the sale was made. We checked and found Ryan Falk's name was added to the corporate documents in June, after 7 on Your Side began asking questions. B's other main contractor is Rising Stars, a school that provides acting, singing, and dancing lessons. B is linked to that company, too, providing videos for Rising Stars like this one. DeSanto tells us he does not make any money from those videos, so there is no conflict. ABC7 legal analyst Dean Johnson says using outside vendors would not exempt B from the law anyway.
They take an advance fee, and for that fee you get access to essentially everything that an artist would want to develop his or her career. That is the kind of service that is exactly what the authors of the Talent Service Agency statute intended to cover.
The author agrees.
They do fall under the definition of advance fee talent agencies. So in and of itself, by not posting a bond, they're violating the law. We made the language very broad in order to snare these kind of folks.
Do you see why someone would think you would fall under 1701?
Nope. Not if they know our business. I've got our own high-priced attorneys that are telling us, you're not. We don't sell talent services.
B started in Southern California, where the Better Business Bureau of Los Angeles gives the company an F rating, mostly because it's operating without a license or registration.
Well, they're accepting fees in advance, without the proper bonding or registration, for these, what looks to us like jobs. If you look at their flyer, it says, casting now for these television shows.
Here's the Labor Commission's Dean Fryer.
This really smacks right into the advanced fee talent services because it is indirectly providing the service to the talent.
Still, DeSanto says, not me.
Sheila's reason for the 1701 is to take unscrupulous operators that overcharge for services because they make promises they can't keep. Let's get rid of those companies. Let's get 7 on our side out there and let's get rid of them. I'm completely for it, and I'll go along with you, arm in arm, you and I.
The BBB received 26 complaints about B, many people saying they thought their kids were auditioning for TV. Others had a hard time canceling. An Antioch woman won a small claims judgment against B after she tried to cancel by phone and couldn't. After we got involved, B let both Sandra and Karina out of their contracts and refunded almost all of their money. Now, if you want to read the law for yourself that we've been speaking about, go to abc7news.com. Look under 7 on Your Side.
Interesting.
Yeah, all right, Michael, thanks.